Amazing facts about brain. We know that brain is one of the most important and most powerful organ in a human body. It helps us to think, reason, remember, and learn new things. In fact, human brain and its superior functioning differentiate it from animals and other creations of the God. Let's see some interesting facts about the human brain that will blow your mind. 1. The weight of human brain is 3 pounds (1.34 kilograms). The adult human brain is about 2% of the total body weight. The average human brain is 140 millimeters wide and is 167 millimeters long. 2. Brain comprises 60% of fat and is one of the fattest organs in the human body. That is why a diet rich in healthy fats, such as omega-3 and omega-6, is vital for brain and overall body health. 3. Human brain has the capacity to generate approximately 12 to 25 watts of electricity. This is enough to power a low wattage LED light. 4. Every minute, 750 to 1000 milliliters of blood flows through the brain. That is enough to fill 1 liter bottle of soda. 5. The brain is called as the random thought generator. The average brain is believed to generate up to 50,000 thoughts per day. Out of these thoughts, it is estimated that 70% of this mental chatter is negative, self-critical, pessimistic, and fearful. 6. It is a myth that humans only use 10% of the brain. We actually use all of it. We are even using more than 10% when we sleep. 7. Albert Einstein's brain weighed 2.71 pounds (1,230 grams), which was 10% smaller than the average weight of 3 pounds (1,400 grams). However, the neuron density of his brain was greater than average. 8. The brain gets 20% of the total blood and oxygen that is produced in our body. 9. When the blood supply to the brain stops, it is almost after 8 to 10 seconds that the brain starts losing the consciousness, and if the brain doesn't get oxygen it is capable of surviving for 5 to 6 minutes only. After that it dies. 10. The brain is 73% water. It takes only 2% dehydration to affect our attention, memory and other cognitive skills. 11. 25% of the body's cholesterol resides within the brain. Cholesterol is an integral part of every brain cell. Without adequate cholesterol, brain cells dies. 12. The brain doesn't have any pain receptors and it feels no pain. A brain surgery can be performed while the patient is awake with no pain or discomfort. 13. The pattern of connectivity in our brain is as unique as our fingerprints. 14. There are around 100 billion neurons present in the brain. 15. Eyewitness accounts of criminal suspects is usually only about 50% accurate because it is difficult for our brain to remember the details of someone we are not familiar with. 16. As we grow older, we are unable to remember new things. According to the researchers in the US, it is because the brain is unable to filter and remove old memories which prevent it from absorbing new ideas. 17. The information runs between neurons in our brain at different speeds. The fastest speed for information to pass between neurons is about 268 miles per hour. This is faster than Formula 1 race cars which top out at 240 miles per hour. 18. Dreams are believed to be a combination of imagination, psychological and neurological factors that prove that our brain is working even when we are sleeping. 19. Music has been found to stimulate parts of the brain, and studies have demonstrated that while listening to certain kinds of music can improve memory and concentration. Research has shown that listening to music can reduce anxiety, blood pressure, and pain as well as improve sleep quality, mood, and mental alertness. 20. The brain gets smaller as we get older. This usually happens after middle age. 21. The storage capacity of our brain is considered virtually unlimited. 22. The brain reaches full maturity at about the age of 25. 23. Exercise is just as good for our brain as it is for our body. Exercise increases heart rate, which pumps more oxygen to the brain. 24. The human brain is capable of 1016 processes per second, which makes it far more powerful than any existing computer. Japan's K computer is one of the most powerful computers in the world. When programmed to simulate human brain activity, it took 40 minutes to crunch the data equivalent to just 1 second of brain activity. 25. Multitasking is a myth. The human brain cannot perform two tasks that require high-level brain function at once. What it can do is quickly toggle back and forth between tasks. But doing so decreases our attention span, ability to learn, short-term memory, and overall mental performance. 26. Over 140 proteins in the brain are negatively impacted by exposure to electromagnetic frequencies, the kind emitted by the cell phone and other electronic devices. 27. In general, men's brains are 10% bigger than women's. However, females have been shown to have stronger short-term or working memory than men. The hippocampus, which is the part of the brain most strongly linked with memory, is typically larger in women. 28. According to research done at Cambridge University, the order of letters in a word doesn't matter much to our brain. As long as the first and last letters are in the right spot, our brain can rearrange the letters to form words as fast as you read. What? Can't believe this? Read paragraph given in the description. You will be amazed. 29. The brain in our head isn't the only brain. There is a second brain in our intestines that contains around 100 million neurons. 30. The structure of the brain changes every time we learn something new. There's a lot about the brain that doctors and scientists still don't completely understand. However, research are going on each day. There are still a lot of interesting things to be learned about the part of body that does the most work. Just like the rest of our body, the brain also needs a healthy diet, exercise, and the right amount of sleep to perform at its best. If you learned something new, then give this video a like and share with your friends. Tell us in the comments which fact you find most amazing. Subscribe the channel and ring the bell icon to never miss a new interesting video. Thanks for watching.